folks, I didn't see y'all there. I'm glad y'all are here though, because today we're going to take this short block apart. Yes, this thing might look familiar. It's been in a black turbo truck, and well, now it's out because it's got a new LMB motor in it. But y'all have seen us go through and refresh this thing before, but now we're going to dive into it and check and see what it looks like after it's made 17 to 1900 horse. And this is only a 1500 horse rated motor, so we're going to see if it took it good or if it didn't like it at all. So y'all stand by. Alright, so some of y'all are aware from the past, but this motor has been through some stuff. Started off, wouldn't hold the head gasket down. Then it wouldn't hold the head gasket down again.
Right there, number 3.
Yeah, you can see it pushed out.
Yep, right there.
Look at that.
And knew something was up with the block, so we pulled it and found out that the deck surface was that far out, so had it decked, put it back together, and also put some CID heads on it at the same time. Finally got it to hold and make a little steam on the dyno. I think it made 1350, 1400 wheel at like, I don't know, 15 to 17 pounds, something like that. No timing in it. So then it was time to go to track. So this thing has been through 9,000 RPM burnouts. Well, not quite that high, but spinning tires and hitting the limiter, transmission not shifting, rear bumper wheel stands with the wheels coming off the ground. And so on. Y'all already know about the crank being messed up and the balancer not wanting to stay on, so yeah, y'all will see that. But we're gonna dive in, we're gonna get it apart, we'll do a real quick glimpse at it to see if there's anything that stands out, and then we'll do a deeper dive and look at the little things. As y'all can see, we did on the last outing before it came out, we did lose the head right there because of some other reasons, but it's not too bad on the block. But anyway, we're gonna see what the bearings and the rings and all that look like. And it is a good thing that we caught it, or that we pulled it out, because if y'all remember in the past videos, these kept cracking because of the tore up crank. Well, sure enough, it's got another crack right there. So it wouldn't have lasted long. Right here, bud. Come around the side and you see it. It wouldn't have lasted long. It split all the way to the gear, but hadn't split through the gear yet. And it's a good thing we didn't lose cam timing, because we would have hurt a lot more. You see the crack right there, my guy?
Deep crack right here.
Well, that's supposed to be right there. This is supposed to be here. But you see there's a little crack right in there in this metal.
That line?
That line's supposed to be there. But anyway, let's get to it. All right, guys. First, we're gonna flip this heavy B over. See how much oil leaks out.
Oh, I see some leaking out.
And then we're gonna knock our oil pan off. Alright, we got the pistons out, rods and pistons obviously, and I only see 2 bearings that are very questionable. Obviously they're coated bearings, and you know, see, that's what they're supposed to look like. But number 1 is looking pretty rough. Let's see, without the glare or not, I don't know. Top and bottom, and it must have had something right there that was digging into it, which we'll examine the crank more when we get it out. Quick look at the skirts and the ring lands. Let's see, a couple of them. This one looked a little rough. But also this is the one that lost the head on, and that's part of the plug bouncing. Oh yeah, look at that skirt. So definitely had some contamination in there when it lost the head. It was down on power, so it wasn't a lost the head all of a sudden, and it was good, and we killed it. So it definitely had some water going in there, washing away at it. Let's see. That one, oh yep, look. That one's looking pretty rough too, on some scar, and it feels pretty rough. So some of these definitely seen better days. Look at that. Now they already had some scarring before, but I don't want to say that it's this bad. But I'll have to also pull the rings and dive in and look at the ring lands even more. But let's take a peek at the cylinder walls. Well, never mind. I'm gonna get the crank out, and then we'll look at the cylinder walls. See, you can see that mark right there, matched the bearing. I don't know if y'all can see it in the camera, but there's a line. You cannot feel it, but you can see it. It's just like a white shadow, like it's not even actually there. Thrust feels good. Crank and the mains feel good. But we'll bust the mains loose and get the crank out real quick and go from there. Alright, we got the main studs out, so I figured instead of pulling them and then show y'all, I'll let y'all have the fun of seeing them with us real time, so y'all can be along for this ride. I don't know, we'll see what we find out, so let's get it. I know, one day I'll get the main tool. Not terrible. Yeah. Not bad.
However, he knows to sit and he has to give you his call.
Got a little something in the thrust. The thrust surface looks fine though. Got a little wavy going on here. Don't look bad. Got a little right there on the outside edge. Got these fancy handles right here just for this. Got a little thrust wear right there, but considering, not terrible. Little trash in it right there. Not bad. Y'all can see in the cylinders that they pretty much look like the skirts of the pistons. Go figure. That's bad at the bottom. So is this one. Ooh, that one's pretty rough. But also this motor had a slight oil pressure issue. First gear, plenty of pressure, max out the sensor. After that, it dropped down to 50 or 60 pounds, which some of y'all, oh, that's plenty. Nah, not at 7,500 to 8,300. And that's part of the reason why it came apart, or we took it out, other than the snout of the crank, and we went with a fresh setup and dry sump oil. Could this have been remedied? Yes, but that was already in the plan, so that's what we did. Alright y'all, I'm just gonna end this one right here. I ain't gonna go too far deep diving in this one right now. This is not going back together anytime soon or anything. If I find anything else, I will let y'all know. But yeah, it's not too bad considering, it's comp star crank and stuff and all that, and basic setup. Rated for 1,500 and way more than that. Fuel flow wise was about 1,900 or so, give or take. And obviously to push the 4,400 pound truck as fast as it did, it did pretty good. So not complaining about it at all. So we're gonna wrap it up. Next up, we got some more on this puppy coming, and also on this, doing a 3-inch stainless exhaust on it. So we got to get back and wrap this thing up. I'm ready. I'm excited about this one. It's been a minute since done a good, cool 6-gen. So we used to do those all the time, like clockwork, you know, eat, sleep, and dream 6-gen. So we're gonna get back on that. I'm excited about that. So yeah, y'all stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, and let Mason know if he's doing a good job. He gets excited about these sometimes. You know how kids are. Sometimes he's ready to make a video, sometimes I don't want to do that. Anyway, yeah, I will see y'all later.